Maybe as part of the hospitality industry in the tourism industry, we can raise awareness to the people about how dangerous the Dolomite is, how dangerous it is to their health, to the environment, and to the marine wildlife. The marine wildlife and our environment will be affected the most because Dolomite will destroy lives, minerals, and quality of the environment.
The tourism industry is using the money on the wrong things and the useless things like a Dolomite project in the Manila Bay. That's why we students and upcoming managements needs to do something to prevent future mistakes like this to happen again and to use the money wisely to the point that everyone will benefit from it. Even the marine environment itself will be benefited by the money.
The problem in Manila Bay is that the Dolomite is over-relying on the beach, or the beach nourishment project has peak public interest, causing waves of people to travel the region and to see the white sands. Pamalakaya is still concerned about the artificial sands' influence on Manila Bay's marine life, which the fisher folk tribes relies for the daily nourishment. There are concerns that the Dolomite contains harmful dust particles and will create marine sedimentation if it's eroded. Many people have criticized the initiative, accusing the DENR of being a healthy threat and a waste of public money.
So what are the contributing factors in Manila Bay? So this is the contributing factors. DNR, on the other hand, stressed that Dolomite beach nourishment is an important part of rehabilitation. Effort aim at protecting the areas, coastal resources, and preventing coastal floods and erosions, and of course the pollution.
Also, one of the biggest problem of Dolomite Beach project is the timing. Right now, we're in a pandemic. People are dying in the hospital, and health workers are pleading for the government to support at the time. You could say that it was insensitive for them to put it in there, but 390 million, imagine, pesos could have bought a lot of personal protective equipment like oxygen, tanks, and more, and health workers could have saved more lives, but instead they put hundreds millions of pesos to build an artificial beach. So another reason why Dolomite Beach is not a good idea is because disaster scientists foresees that Dolomite Beach will just be swept away and will eventually end up to the bottom of the sea, and of which did happen months later after bad weather came. So another problem that we see there is that the health hazards. The Department of Health initially said that the Dolomite sand could affect the health of the people, especially the respiratory system, but they later on softened their stance to align themselves with the DNR, saying that the process of crushing of Dolomite is unsafe, not the rock themselves, and further appease to the public. But the DNR on September 10th ordered a new study to review the hazards of using crushed Dolomite rocks. But the thing is that the crushed rocks were already in the place, could have already imposing health risks to Manila residents and visitors.
Good morning, everyone. Based on our research, 45% of Filipinos do not want to turn Manila Bay into a white sand beach. According to the result of the latest online survey of polling and data analytics firm WR Numero Research. It was based on the data it collected from the online survey of 8,305 Filipinos from September 7 to 8, and WR explained the online survey, which was non-commissioned for public consumption. Also, Ontario Secretary Eduardo Año also said the project would improve the beauty of the site and provide a safety buffer area for visitors. The firm's survey showed only 40% agree with the 389 million pesos rehabilitation project of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, also known as DENR. Among the respondents, 15% showed that they are unsure whether to support the project or not. WR revealed that 77% of the respondents said that Manila Bay would look cleaner if it was turned into a white sand beach, while 23% disagree with this view. In the same survey, 53% believe that pulverized dolomite rocks now being used in the rehabilitation project are not safe, while the rest believe otherwise. Experts and environment advocates have strongly opposed this move, saying that the mineral is not just harmful to public health but also damage marine life and natural ecosystems in the area. WR explained. True dolomite has been found to cause skin and eye irritation as well as cancer and respiratory disease through prolonged or repeated exposure. Using its proprietary digital listening and sentiment analysis to Pathos, WR also gathered digital sentiments from 207,622 Facebook users from September 7 to 9. In this survey, 44% criticized those against the Manila Bay beautification project. 24% criticized the administration for misplaced priorities. 15% said the project is a waste of taxpayers' money, and 10% expressed support for the rehabilitation project. That's all. Thank you.
Manila Bay's worsening issue before, as what is now at present, was a product of urbanization. It was not seen by the government to be that way, as the industrialization in the surrounding places rose until it came to the point that the revenue gotten by the LGUs is lesser than budget to rehabilitate the bay and restore it to its natural and biobeneficial state. The attempts done by the government to do so equally failed for some reasons. Economic and other considerable reasons, as they said, put down the bay to a worse situation. A lifetime decision wasn't enough to help nature in that part. Now that the Dolomite Beach seemed to eradicate the issue of the bay, it also brought forth the birth of another issue. If we have to compare the past issue of Manila Bay of today's, which of the two affects life and tourism more badly? DNR and other concerning agencies have their different data to address this issue, proving Dolomite to the better solution or worsening one.